Hi everyone, my name is Kuvi. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we'll be going through the present continuous tense, our lesson plan. First, we'll go through the uses. So when do you use this tense? Then the form. How do you create this tense? And also, how do you structure sentences in this tense? Then negatives, questions, and at the end, we'll go through a quiz so that you can get some practice. Let's begin. So the present continuous tense is used to talk about actions that are happening right now in this present moment. For example, I am teaching a lesson. So right now, this is what I'm doing. I am teaching an English lesson. And we also use the present continuous tense to talk about actions that are happening around the present time. So it's not exactly now, but it's around the present time. For example, she is working on a new project. And please remember, this tense emphasizes that an action is in progress or ongoing. So the action hasn't been completed, it's in progress, it's still happening. For example, they are building an apartment complex. So they're still doing this, they're not done. So they are building an apartment complex. To form the present continuous tense, we use the present tense of the verb to be. So our verbs to be in the present tense are the verbs is, are, or am. And following this, we use the present participle. So the present participle is the base form of your verb plus ing. So base verb plus ing. For example, if we have the verb go, if we add ing, going, or play plus ing, playing. So let's look at our example. She is going to school. So remember, if you want to be informal, you can use contractions. So instead of she is going to school, we could use a contraction and we could say she's going to school. She's going to school. I am working on my science project. Or to be informal, we could say, I'm working on my science project. And next one, they are traveling. Or we could say, they're traveling. They're traveling. Remember, the verb to be depends on your subject. So we use the verb to be is if our subjects are he, she, it, or a singular noun. So he is, she is, it is. And remember, singular just means one. So for example, if you have one cat, you would say the cat is walking. And we use the verb to be are if our subjects are they, we, you, or a plural noun. So plural just means more than one, more than one. So in this example, let's say you have 3 cats. You would say the cats are walking. And remember, we use the verb to be am if our subject is I. So I am. Negatives are formed by using the verb to be plus the word not. For example, I am not going to school tomorrow. If you want to be informal, remember you can use contractions. So I'm not going to school tomorrow. Our next example, she is not doing yoga. She's not doing yoga. Questions are formed by inverting the subject and the verb to be. So remember, with positive sentences, we would just say, she is playing, for example. But with a question, we have to invert our subject and the verb to be. So to convert this to a question, we would start with our verb to be, is, and then we would write down our subject. So is she playing? Question mark right here. So let's go through the examples. Is he working on a project? Are you going to school tomorrow? Okay, so now we can practice. Our first exercise is filling in the blanks using the verbs to be. So let's start with number 1. Our subject is we, so we know we have to use the verb to be are. We are going to the beach this afternoon. Next, my parents. So this is a plural noun, parents. We need to use the verb to be are. My parents are buying a new car next month. Okay, so number 3, right now, I am reading my favorite book. Number 4, she is taking her dog for a walk every morning. And our last sentence, my friend, singular noun, my friend is starting a new business. Now we have a multiple choice exercise. Let's start with number 1. I am my homework right now. So option A, do. Well, we're using the present continuous tense, so do would not be correct because we use do when we're using the present simple tense. So A is not the answer, does not the answer either. So we have to choose the verb that ends in ing. I am doing my homework right now. Number 2, she usually reads books, but today a movie. A, watches, simple present tense, so that's not correct. C, watched, it ends in ed, so this is past tense. Past tense, so our correct answer is B. She is watching a movie. She is watching a movie. And number 3, the cat on the tree branch is sitting. That sounds like the correct answer, but let's go through B and C. B, simple present. C is missing our verb to be. So C is not the answer. B is not the answer. A is definitely the correct answer. True or false? Let's start with number 1. He am cooking dinner for his family tonight. He am, our subject and our verb to be are not agreeing, so the sentence is false. We should be saying he is cooking dinner for his family tonight. Number 2, are you listening to me carefully? So verb to be is correct, subject is correct, present participle is correct, everything is correct. So number 2 is true. Number 3, she currently playing the piano. So does not sound right. This is false. We are missing a word. We should be saying she is currently playing the piano. Number 4, we goes to the gym. So the form of our verb is not correct. and it's missing another word. So this sentence is false. We should be saying, we are going to the gym. We are going to the gym. Number 5, is they playing soccer next week? So again, our verb to be does not sound correct. We should be using the verb to be are. Are they playing soccer next week? And number 6, sorry. Number 6, no, I am not go to the park later. So go is just the base form of the verb. Remember, we need to use our present participle. So we have to add ing to the end of our verb. So going, going. No, I am not going to the park later. And we are done. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video and please subscribe to my channel for more. I hope you have a really, really good day. Bye-bye, everyone.